Sophie Cunningham shrugs off DeWanna Bonner finger-point exchange after Mercury-Fever. Indiana Fever wing Sophie Cunningham has already put her finger-point exchange with DeWanna Bonner in the rearview mirror after their June 22nd game against the Phoenix Mercury. Indiana Fever guard Sophie Cunningham received a technical foul after she kept pointing at Phoenix Mercury forward DeWanna Bonner at one point during Indiana's 86-77 win over Phoenix on Monday night. Bonner started the 2025 season with the Fever before taking a leave of absence from the team shortly into the season, requesting a trade, getting waived, and then ultimately joining the Mercury. Cunningham was critical of how Bonner handled the situation during an August 2025 episode of her Show Me Something podcast, saying, "Send a text and be like, 'Hey, love you guys.' Or you don't even have to say, 'Love you guys.' Just be like, 'Hey, sorry this didn't work out, good luck.' You know what I mean? There's a way for Bonner to handle that, I think." Cunningham was also asked about these comments after Monday's game, saying, "It's old news, per an ex-post from Brian Henshin of Indy Star. She was then asked whether she ever received an explanation for how Bonner handled her Fever exit, and said, "No, and we never will, and I really don't care anymore." Sophie Cunningham explains why technical foul fracas in Fever Mercury game is fine. Cunningham was also asked about her perspective on the scuffle between her team and several members of the Phoenix Mercury after Monday night's 86-77 win. "It's fine. I think sometimes it's a part of the game. I think we kept our heads. I think we could have stopped it a little bit sooner. But at the end of the day, we kept our heads. We finished the ball game well, and that's what we need to do moving forward," Cunningham said. Cunningham was one of 5 players who received a technical foul as a result of the scuffle. Bonner also did, as did her fiancée, Mercury star forward Alyssa Thomas. Clark got 1, her 5th of the season, and Maisha Hines-Allen got 2 in the game because of exchanges with Thomas, which led to her getting ejected. Cunningham also said that things get chippy at times in professional sports, and that it's okay for women to have extracurricular activities at times, because you have to hold your ground. She then added that the team's focus is on winning the ball game, and that nothing else matters since the Fever accomplished that task. For what it's worth, plenty of fans and members of the media care, as this will become a talking point leading up to Wednesday's game. And that rematch just became a lot more intriguing after everything that happened between Cunningham, Bonner, and everyone else involved with this scuffle. There's no question that there's some bad blood between Fever players from last season and Bonner, even if the two sides won't want to say it. Many Indiana fans will never forgive Bonner for leaving the team in the way she did, even after the Fever got the last laugh by advancing all the way to the WNBA semifinal. One can imagine that Wednesday's game will be very emotionally charged for Bonner, despite what Cunningham said post-game.